we have a little surprise coming tomorrow. Freezing fog.
Potentially. So not only do we forecast the weather here at CBS Austin, we also like to educate. Like earlier during the storm, thunder, sleet.
Thunder, sleet.
And
That was
tonight,
wild. Freezing
fog. What's going to be next? You just don't even know.
Impress your friends.
Exactly, with your intelligence. So tomorrow morning, if you're in Llano, Burnett, and Williamson counties, those are the best bets for where there could be some fog that forms. Because of freezing temperatures at the surface, unfortunately, that could deposit a light glaze of ice because of these super cold liquid droplets that are going to freeze on contact, much like freezing drizzle would do. So there could potentially be some traffic snarls if the freezing fog actually materializes. Latest computer models are pushing it a little farther north, so it's not a given, but it is a possibility. We're also in this freeze-thaw cycle. All the melting today, well, if there are any leftover puddles, they're going to refreeze. And then our next front is not going to bring any additional wintry precip, but it will come through dry, and behind it we will have a reinforcing shot of colder air for the upcoming weekend. All right, speaking of cold weather advisories until 9 a.m. for Milam County points to the north. This is lower on the rung of issues than the extreme cold warnings we've been under. So just continue doing what you've been doing. People, pets, plants, and pipes, protect them all. We still haven't dropped below freezing yet. It's 35 degrees. Our high was 49. I am hopeful that we've got another couple hours, at least in Austin proper, before the freeze is in. But we've already got 29 at the airport, 28 in Taylor. Look at 30 in Fredericksburg. So should any fog form in the coming hours, as mentioned, it could put a light glaze of black ice, which is impossible to see, but very hard to drive on. All right. Skies have cleared for now. We're just waiting on that fog potential. Here's the latest hour-by-hour forecast. And if you were watching earlier this evening, the fog line, which is right here, was a little farther south. So here we are looking at daybreak around 6:30 to 7 a.m. And note that the fog looks like now it's most likely through areas maybe like Florence, Burnett, on toward the north along Lake Buchanan and Tahoe and into Llano. It might sink a little farther to the south, briefly bringing those icing conditions, but overall we're looking pretty good. So overnight lows in the 20s, afternoon highs, wait for it, 52 degrees. I know the average high is in the low to mid 60s. We're going to try to make a run at that on Thursday. Then that reinforcing front cools us right back down.